Korean barbecue is a Korean dining tradition of grilling meat at the table, fresh, right in front of you. It can be done with a gas grill, but everyone knows the best way is with charcoal. My favorite meats to grill are marinated beef short ribs and fatty pork belly. That accompanied with traditional sides called banchan, along with red leaf lettuce and my favorite sauce, ssamjang. All of my best food memories are of Korean barbecue. And yes, I did grow up with it, but I genuinely do think it's one of the best meals you'll ever have. And the boys of Cote Restaurant in New York City show you how it's done. Before we go on with today's episode, I do want to give a special shout out to my amazing patron, Ninja Game & One. Thank you so much for your support. And with that said, on to the reaction. Hey, Frenchie.
Wait, we started?
Yeah, we started. Okay. This video we're about to react to, there is a very good chance it's gonna get this video is gonna get demonetized.
Everything is canceled.
Why are you wasting my time then?
Because we need to take chances. We need to do different things here. So if we do get demonetized, please don't buy a bottle of gochujang à l'orange, gochujang à l'orange, or pick up a piece of merch. Anyway, for real though, this may get us demonetized because this channel is notorious for demonetizing channels. But I want to react to shit I want to react to. We're gonna check out how to make Korean barbecue from La Casa. Are you ready?
Korean barbecue is super fun like this because as the meat is getting cooked, you're looking at it, you're hearing the sizzle, you're smelling it.
That's my boy.
That's your boy.
Oh, so maybe we won't get demonetized.
No, he doesn't own
he doesn't control
Vice.
this?
Yeah, he doesn't control this. But anyway.
Oh, wait, so this is not him. This is Vice.
This is Vice.
Oh,
yeah.
Fuck Vice.
Yeah. Yeah. But this is a good video. This is a good video.
He's such a pretty
Hi,
boy.
my name is David Shrimp from Cote Korean Steakhouse, and we're going to show you how to...
Not him.
Cote, yeah.
Well, he is too. But...
He is too. Cote Korean Steakhouse is
the bomb.
The bomb. It is elevated Korean barbecue, and the service is impeccable. The cuts of meat they offer you are amazing. It's not a place I would personally go to on the regular because.
You want to go tonight?
Really? All right, let's fuck it. I'm usually a K-Town guy. I'm usually a Flushing, Queens guy when I go for Korean barbecue, but there is no denying Cote is one of the best Korean barbecue restaurants you can go to. So if you're going to New York and you really want a unique experience, I highly recommend Cote.
I brought some different cuts from the restaurant.
Oh, okay. So these are both short rib.
Yep.
Yep.
But that's cut through the bone.
Yes. So this one's cut through the bone. This is the common way you'll see it in Korean dining. This is cut the other way with the bone, lengthwise, with the bone, not against the bone.
But that's only since the existence of bandsaws.
Right.
You were doing that before.
Right, right. Yes, you're absolutely right. And then I don't know what that is.
That's the whole thing.
Oh, that's the whole thing?
Right? That's what it looks like to me before it's
cut.
cut.
Yeah, true. It still has the silver skin on.
It is one of the staples of Korean barbecue.
Oh, notice he has a chunk of fat here.
Yes, because they use that to
lubricate the cooking
marinated with a sweet soy marinade. Direct translation is short rib. So today we're going to focus on how to cut, marinate, cook the short rib. So we're going to start with our Korean style short rib. If you go to your butcher, you can ask for a 1/4 inch. This is the simplest way of making this galbi at home. Just take this galbi and put it into marinade. Next cut is boneless short rib. And it's really simple. Cut it down so that it's not such a wide piece.
Boneless short
start
rib,
from the top, make a little incision, pull back.
So that's the segment that's more towards the abdominal, right? Because it's so thin.
I think whose kitchen are they?
This is the Vice kitchen.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah. I've been there. Seen it.
I can't remember a lot. I was always
silver skin on the
drunk as hell.
You went to the Vice kitchen?
Yeah.
You went all the way to Brooklyn?
I was with Pat.
Oh. I mean, their studio was sick, but not there
anymore. Still have it?
No, fucking gone, long gone.
Yeah.
top, there's the fat on the bottom.
They were spending
Both of them
money
needs to
like.
be removed, otherwise it's gonna be really hard to chew. Start from the side
how
where the
old
meat
is this video?
thicker, and then
Old.
work your way down. So right now what we have is
beautiful. Look at all that
short rib.
marbling.
It's a little bit too thick. So what we're gonna do is get the knife in, push the meat down, and we're gonna cut it down the middle, but please do be careful. It is a bit dangerous. 2 thin slices of short rib.
There you go.
We cut it
Nice.
thinner so that meat cooks quicker. At the same
There you
time,
go.
there's
Yep.
enough time for the marinade to actually absorb and get the char. From here,
Yep.
we're gonna cut the beef on a diagonal, gently push.
Beautiful.
You don't wanna cut it all the way through.
You could use a
Flip it over.
chopstick or an aid to
If you
guide
do
you.
it correctly, it's gonna stretch like an accordion. Then it should kind of stretch out. I can kind of see you guys. Okay, we'll save that
Nice.
for later.
Yeah, so doing that is going to increase surface area. More marinade can go inside. And like you said, it's going to cook faster.
So the last piece, this is the most advanced skill for the short rib. So if you go to Korean barbecue, there are times when they serve the meat with the bone. It's flat or fanned out like the ones that we've done before. So first, you're gonna take this little fat off the meat by just kind of like scraping the bone and pull off any excess fat. Push this back, expose the bone, just go around it. Starting from the thin side, we're gonna go into the thick side. You don't wanna cut the bone all the way through. Push down, and then we're gonna make a small incision. And don't
Nice.
cut it all the way through. Open.
Yep.
This we can save for later. Small snack. And we're gonna do it again.
Nice. There you go.
Piece like this, you can make it this way. And we're gonna do the same thing like we did before.
So a lot of the Korean barbecue restaurants that I go to in Flushing,
It's called spreading the wealth.
the spreading the wealth. But there is a legit purpose for that, and it is to increase the surface area. Because if you put a fucking 12-ounce strip steak on that, the Korean barbecue thing, you can do it, but it's not going to cook as fast. And generally with Korean barbecue, you eat it well done.
Before, we're just
Yeah.
gonna make a small incision so
But
that
the heat intensity at that table is not what you have on in a steakhouse grill.
I would agree. A steakhouse grill will definitely
First of all,
be
the heat is contained.
Yeah.
You're getting it from above, below, the sides.
right. You're talking about like a old school fucking broiler, like
Yeah.
what you have. Yeah.
What else would you be?
Well, some people think of an actual grill.
Oh, no.
But in Korean barbecue, Josh, if you can pull up B-roll, a really good place will have charcoal. So there'll be this thing in the middle where they can actually put this container filled with just red hot charcoal in there. And obviously it helps a lot with the flavor component. But to cook a 12-ounce, strip steak, New York strip steak on there, it's not ideal.
the marinade is able to penetrate through the meat. Flip it over, roll it back. Keep it this way until you need to marinate it, and it'll stay intact. We're gonna start making the marinade. Orange, pear, onion, garlic, and ginger.
Pear.
Yeah, so it's very common for Asian pear. So for those of you at home, if you don't have access to Asian pear, I highly recommend either crushed pineapple or pineapple juice. That's what I use in my recipe, the recipe my mom gave me. It's the one I use to beat Bobby Flay. It's the one that I use at Mission right now. Papaya, I'm sorry, not papaya, but papaya seed is actually a tenderizer. Pineapple has something called bromelain, which is a tenderizer, and it's sweet. So if you don't have Asian pear, try pineapple. I highly recommend.
We try to emphasize on the pear because the pear really breaks down the protein and tenderizes the beef. We're gonna juice all the ingredients.
And it's more authentic. But I've never been concerned about authenticity. I'm a
Once that is
daywalker.
ready, we're gonna add the sugar,
Sugar, yeah.
mirin. If you don't have,
Mirin, yeah, rice wine.
The juicer.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you prefer to have pureed it?
Yeah, so I puree it. So what I do is my I saw he had onion, ginger, and garlic there. I don't put ginger in mine. So mine is the base of the recipe is onion, garlic, soy sauce, pineapple juice, and I put a little red wine in there as well. And then I put everything into a big Cambro and I dunk in a gigantic immersion blender.
But
and
the
it is a
juicer,
puree.
so
Yeah.
you're losing.
Yeah, you're losing all that pulp.
Okay, so is this an Are you leveling up? Does this make it better?
I'm going to be honest, I don't remember what their kalbi tasted like at Cote. I definitely had it, but I don't remember it. Now, one benefit of going with just the juice is that you're not going to have all those bits and pieces from the puree that can potentially burn, and it doesn't give you as like
It doesn't give you the caramelization you want.
In my opinion, it won't give you as much caramelization because I feel like all those bits, they caramelize, right? It's onion, it has tons of sugar. It's garlic, has tons of sugar. I prefer that caramelization. Typically, when you see this made at home, you will see the bits of the pureed onion and garlic. Like they're not juicing it, and so maybe that is a conscious choice on their part.
I think they're trying to level up.
Yeah.
It's just pure flavor.
Yeah.
Rice wine vinegar, you can use apple cider vinegar, white vinegar still works. Soy sauce. All right.
Soy sauce, yeah.
Marinade
Soy sauce.
is ready. Easiest way is to use a Ziploc bag. Put the beef in. Add enough marinade so that it covers the beef. Give it a little bit of a massage so that the beef is...
Yeah, oh, good. I love how much marinade you put in there. I always feel like when you go to H Mart, like the Asian supermarkets, you can buy this pre-marinated.
Oh yeah, I was just there this morning.
Yeah, I always feel like they don't have enough marinade in there.
is intact with all the marinade. Refrigerate about 5 to 6 hours before use.
Overnight.
We do it for about 10 to 12 hours. But
yeah,
you'll notice if it sits in the marinade too long, the protein will actually start to break down too much. While the meat
will start
is
to degrade.
we're gonna do a...
So,
but overnight is that's 12 hours.
So here's a little hack for you guys. If you don't have access to short rib or you can't afford a nicer cut, this is something I've done before. I use a cheaper cut, slice it thin, and marinate it longer because it's a tenderizer and it actually... I've had great results. And in fact, that's what we were doing at Mission until we started carrying Pat LaFrida and we were getting sliced ribeye from. But prior to that, we were using chuck tender that we would slice ourselves very thin, marinate it, but we would make sure to marinate for a full 24 hours and you would be shocked at the results. It actually came out amazingly well. So a little hack for you guys.
Very quick pickle. It only consists of 4 ingredients. Daikon is a very neutral tasting vegetable and you can input a lot of different flavors. And it is very refreshing as well if you're having a lot of beef.
Oh, I should mention, I feel, you know, mirepoix, right? The base of stock and the base of a lot of flavor for Western cooking, onions, carrots, celery. When I do a lot of my stuff, I call it an Asian mirepoix, and I do a combination of daikon, carrot, and onion. Take out the celery. You'd be amazing. You'd be amazed at how much. You'd be amazed at how much flavor the daikon will impart.
Do a julienne. Wet ingredients first. Rice wine vinegar, water, sugar, and salt. Bring the liquid up to a boil, and we're just gonna pour it over hot. This can be served when it's completely cooled down. The next pickle that we're gonna make is a soy-based pickle. It is a bit more savory. Cut the onions in slices. We don't wanna cut it too thin because we wanna cut it similar thickness to the jalapeno so that when they pickle, the pickling time is similar for both ingredients. Next, we're gonna cut the jalapeno similar thickness to the onions.
Nice important detail.
Yep.
And if you like spicy, you can put more. If you don't have to add as many. Soy sauce, water, sugar and salt, and vinegar. And
if you don't want it as spicy, but you want more flavor, you just take away the membrane.
Yeah.
To a boil, just gonna pour it over. Don't breathe.
Yeah, don't breathe. That's
Same as the one before,
tip.
we're gonna let it cool down before we serve or eat.
It's now definitely gonna hit the sinuses.
That's mustard gas.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, basically.
It's time to eat.
I mean, I remember being a kid and we had the huge stock pots, and I didn't follow who was doing what, and I went to put in the pepper, and there was nothing in the pot.
Oh fuck yes, that is tear gas.
Oh
yeah.
God, dude.
There was once where I needed to toast some spices, and I think there was cayenne in there, and I went too hard, like too fast. And fuck, I pissed everyone off in the kitchen real bad because we were tearing up and
All
crying.
the fixings from Coat: cabbage kimchi, pickled chayote and jalapeno, daikon, the same one that we made before. This is a kakdugi, which is radish.
He said pickled chayote and jalapeno. Chayote looks like a pear. That's daikon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's daikon kimchi. But the jalapeno, no, the jalapeno was with onion. He said chayote somewhere, but chayote looks like a pear, but actually like pretty much tastes like nothing.
Kimchi.
Similar texture to
And
daikon.
this is scallion salad. The important thing about
yes.
Korean barbecue is that there's nobody that tells you how to eat. You can mix and match any flavors that's available to you. All you need to do is really enjoy the cuisine, enjoy your company, and have a great time. And with that, I have brought my partner, Simon Kim.
Oh, yeah.
Very
There you go.
Hello,
man.
pretty boy.
Awesome. Ready?
He's even got that radio voice. He's got like that. He's like something out of the 30s.
Yeah.
Oh.
And he's got an incredible posture.
Well, his mom is a famous Korean actress.
Oh, no shit.
So I'm sure
Yeah.
she imparted a lot of...
yeah.
I mean, first of all...
Not a grunt like me.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Right into the short ribs. We're gonna start off
got
with
the
hot
looks, he's
pan.
got
We're
the
gonna grease
vocal
it with
skills.
the dry aged beef. We have here the ones that we're marinating for a couple hours. This is the kalbi that is cut about 1/4 inch thick, and we're just gonna place it down.
Here we go. Smells great, Chef.
Yeah. Be careful of the marinade because it will burn if you don't keep an eye out. So what I like to do is instead of keeping the beef in one spot, I like to just move it around. Deglaze the pan.
Korean barbecue is super fun like this because as the meat is getting cooked,
That is a radio
you're looking
voice.
at it, you're hearing the sizzle, you're smelling it.
It smells so delicious.
We can sit around and have really convivial and interactive experience as opposed to someone feeding me on a dinner table.
Cheers.
Beer and Korean barbecue, man. It's
All
nothing
right.
like it.
And look, these are all ready to go.
In Korean barbecue, scissor becomes a very important tool. If I have just one of these guys, you just snip, snip, and you're ready to go. I mean, there are many ways
Those are
of
shearing
showing
scissors.
that you love someone, but I feel like nothing speaks that you love someone.
So if you look there, he has a little piece of romaine, but he has another thing in there.
That's not romaine.
No, underneath it. There
Oh,
is.
yeah?
Yeah. But on top of that romaine, right under the meat, that leaf there, that's called perilla leaf. My parents growing up called it sesame leaf, but it's very similar to shiso. It's got like a minty.
we all know what
vibe
that
to it,
is.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
More than little flavor
Scallion,
explosion
yeah.
of kalbi in a sound, right, chef? There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's red leaf lettuce.
And this is a fun cut because we serve it with the bone. And growing up as a kid, I hate eating the bone because it's chewy, sinewy, but more and more you taste it, there's so much flavor that comes from the meat that is around the bone.
It has like real
Yeah.
flavors and whatnot. So this is completely wrapped around the bone. What you want to do is you want to basically
Yeah.
now you
Liking
have
that two-tone Rolex, too.
clean bone. Super delicious. Cool, chef. So we got a bunch of steak.
He's got the ascot. He's
Yeah.
got, come on. Like a movie star.
That an Hermes scarf?
Can't tell.
Bunch of meat, bunch of banchan, bunch of booze. I feel like it's time to welcome everybody and start feasting.
All right,
Oh,
let's
I
do
have
it.
video of me and... So we have karaoke videos?
Yeah.
I have karaoke videos with him.
Listen,
We
another
cannot-
Korean. I'm not surprised you have a
cannot put
Korean
these
video.
up.
Yeah.
Party on.
Let's have some fun.
Is that the soju?
So this is
Soju.
called grand
Yeah,
Yeah,
slam.
soju.
So you just go pop, go.
There you go, baby.
What's up?
Soju bombs. Oof. You know, soju is one of the few alcohols where I have gotten royally fucked up on numerous times, but it's not like tequila where I'm like, oh, I don't want to touch that ever again. I'm always down for soju, baby.
Yeah, soju's good.
Soju's
Everybody needs to
It's
take a
and
glass.
it's not very threatening. It's like
No,
oh I
no.
can drink tons of this.
Yes, yeah, and then before you know it, you're like, oh shit.
Cheers! Thank you so much. What a day.
What a day.
Slow down. Slow down.
If you need the recipes, click the link below.
Everyone, we're from Korean Steakhouse. See you there.
Come join us.
Yeah, go check it out.
Dude, he is Mr. Worldwide now.
Yeah, they're crushing it. I definitely recommend Coat. And then they said recipes in the link description below. But you know what else is in the description below? Gochujang! Alaraj, help us recover from this demonetized video. No blame on Coat. All the blame on Vice. Fuck Vice. Okay. All right. That is Korean barbecue at home, but I figured we'd do one more short video, as per usual, our double feature, and check out how you eat Korean barbecue at a Korean barbecue restaurant. No, don't worry. No, Jack, no.
Because it's been a while.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you've noticed.
We stopped doing this bullshit.
Stop doing the bullshit. I'm tired of it. I'm personally tired of it.
Okay, good.
Listen, if they come out with something new that is horrendous and really insults me, maybe, but it's not really what I wanted.
Oh, I remember when that album came out. She probably doesn't even know who Def Leppard is.
No.
I've done that with the seaweed wraps.
Hi, I'm Irene, and we're here to eat Korean barbecue. So here we got the menu. Usually a lot of Korean barbecue places, like this one, they have sets.
Oh, Miss Korea. That place is pretty popular
eat
too.
A combination of
Miss Korea?
pork.
Yeah.
It's called samgyeopsal.
Was she Miss Korea?
If I'm remembering correctly, the name is like you miss it. Like, oh, I really miss going there.
Oh.
But the owner, if I'm not mistaken, also was like a model or something like that. So it's a double meaning. I don't know if it's still there. I think it's still. Yeah, it's still there. There is DJ Marvel. DJ Marvel. What's up, man? He's a fan. He DJs over there.
But do you see this? How the sear is different?
Yeah.
The marinade is
No. That is pork belly there.
Oh, so there's no marinade.
Yeah. So you see, that's like a cast iron. That's not cast iron, but you know what I mean. It's a pan. It's not a grill. So whenever you go to Korean barbecue and you usually have the pork belly first, and they put on that pan for the pork belly. Then they'll switch it out, throw in charcoal and a grill for the beef.
I don't know. I would like to save all that fat.
Okay.
And beef short rib, which they have a special here that's marinated.
Oh, they do on the same
pan.
There you go.
Yeah. In terms of ordering off the menu, if you're here for Korean barbecue, you really want to focus on the meat and not order too much other stuff. Also, with your meal, they'll bring out a lot of different banchan, which is vegetable and pickled side dishes. So there'll be plenty of food. These are mungbean sprouts.
And my mother always told me the way you judge a Korean restaurant is on their banchan, the quantity and the quality of it. So if they give you a lot of it and it's all good quality, you're in for a good time.
These are pickles. This is gakdugi, which is a Korean pickled radish. You can eat as much as you want and then ask for more. Yum. Korean barbecue is a good place for you to come with your friends or your family and have a good time.
Yes.
So drinking is, in this case, soju, which is a Korean rice alcohol. It's kind of like a vodka, but very, very low in alcohol percentage. Similar.
And then you end up drinking a lot. So usually with Mission, our staff parties, last year wasn't, but in previous years, we do Korean barbecue. I take everyone for Korean barbecue, and it's the shit.
To wine. Cheers.
I'm not a fan of her
nails.
Okay.
There's nothing worse than unkempt manicures.
Obviously going to be hit by the smell of meat and smoke, so I like to wear a ratty t-shirt, and then at this point I'm going to put my hair up.
That's a ratty t-shirt. Boo. Boo on you.
But poor choice for ratty t-shirt, but she is absolutely correct. When I go to Korean barbecue, I do typically wear my shittiest clothes because I know it's gonna stink. You're just gonna fucking smell like Korean barbecue for days.
Just put it in the wash when you get home.
Oh, it's annoying.
I always dress to impress.
In soy sauce and other secret ingredients. My favorite thing about Korean barbecue is that it cooks so quickly, so the meat is super juicy. Take one of these red leaf lettuce. You can use the whole leaf. I like to cut it in half. You want to take one of the meats, take a little scoop of this soybean sauce, which has a lot of awesome umami flavor, and maybe a little dip
MSG.
of this anchovy sauce too. Whatever.
You see, I'm not a
sauces they
fan
give
of the lettuce wrap because it's so bland, and that's what touches your palate. The flavor doesn't come out till you chew through it, and then it swirls around.
That's kind of part of the experience.
I know. I don't like. I put it in my mouth.
Okay. Well, you're wrong.
you. You can try all of them, and then you want to wrap it like a meat taco. And then stuff it in your mouth.
Yeah, that's too much lettuce.
Yeah,
It's delicious.
The grill is hottest in the middle, so I'm gonna want to move them over to the side or move them on top of the vegetables so they don't cook as much. Each serving of meat is technically for one person.
Yeah.
When you
I
come
do
with
that.
the group, you want to order about a portion to 3 portions less. So say if you come with 6 people, you can order 3 to 5 portions. If you come with 4 people, maybe 2 or 3, just depends on
I agree with that.
how much meat you can eat.
Yeah.
So this is unmarinated pork belly, so that means you can sort of sauce it up more. Here we have salt and pepper with sesame oil, and I'm gonna put a little bit of this kimchi on. Kimchi and pork goes really well together for me. Okay, I'm gonna go first, and as soon as I put it in my mouth, then you put it in your mouth, right? Yeah. Okay. This is chadolbegi, which is unmarinated, thinly sliced beef brisket.
Hell
So
yeah.
especially with the thin stuff, you want to make sure you unfold
Full
them
attention.
so you get a good cook on all sides. And then flip them so they cook so quickly. That's how you know a place is good, when it has good marbling on the meat.
Yeah.
I like to do just a little bit of salt, and it's really fatty,
Yeah.
so I put the sesame oil on, and then a little
Yeah.
bit
She a
of
pro,
scallion
baby.
to cut through it. This is a cool.
But yeah, Frenchie, going back to what you're saying. What? Say it.
I'm loving these close-ups.
glass.
I was gonna say, going back to what you were saying, I lied. Half the meal I do pure protein, and then the other half the meal, then I do the lettuce wrap.
Okay.
So I start with just the protein dipping into the sauce with the
Yeah,
pickle.
come on.
And then the second half of the meal, I start, because I'm like, oh, there's a little too much meat now. Maybe I should have my veggies.
Shows you how much, like, what the alcohol percentage is, so depending on how much you drink.
It's amazing.
Okay, it's gonna get messy. Ready?
You ready, Jess? Yeah.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
It's a race?
Oh, they brought out the grill grate now. They didn't bring it out for the short rib. See?
Yeah,
See that?
you're focused on the wrong thing.
Oh God.
I think we all lose. This is naengmyeon, which
naengmyeon.
is cold.
See this is like if I was young and we were going out, you would have to take the grenade.
Dude, throw a grenade or something.
Good thing cancel culture has died down. We started our podcast at the perfect time. Oh my God.
And you.
Our 10% club right now has just went down to an 8% club.
Oh no.
Actually, our 10% club. Pick up a 10% club shirt in the link in the description below because we're getting demonetized.
And I'm getting canceled.
Yeah, our 10% club is actually more like a 15% club. But
Whoa, what happened? It was up to 18.
You're right. No. Yeah, you're right. Last time I checked, it was 15%.
Oh,
no.
Oh.
Because you're using words like fucking grenade in our video. Oh, God. If you don't know what that is, look it up. Google. Look up the Urban Dictionary.
Noodles and beef broth, and over here we have a spicy version of it that's brothless. Basically, naengmyeon is a really popular dish for Koreans, especially in the summer, and it goes perfectly with Korean barbecue. After you've eaten a lot of meat, you need something to help you digest and settle your stomach, and cold noodles.
I think the thing that's going to help you digest is you don't eat too fucking much. I always get the naengmyeon at the end of the Korean barbecue meal,
This
and
is
I always
interesting pause.
Weirdly, it works. So after Korean barbecue, you're super full, but you want to drink more.
But
So
she's
we
not
gotta go
Korean
to
though.
She's Korean.
She's Korean?
Yeah, her name's Korean.
Karaoke.
Oh, there's something else in there.
I'll make love to you like you want me to.
Hey,
Hey guys, I'm Nell Kate.
All right. All right. Before we close out this episode, I want to say thank you to all of my amazing patrons. Thank you so much for your support. And for the rest of you, please consider becoming a patron by clicking the link in the description below. By becoming a patron, you get to take advantage of some awesome perks like early access to new episodes and patron exclusive content. That's our Korean barbecue episode. Did you
look at these millennials with their Guns N' Roses and they have no clue even who those fans are.
True that. Not gonna deny that there. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as we did making it. Hopefully,
you got
Frenchie
the
and
So
I...
You Want to Get Fat podcast logo up. I haven't seen that in a while.
Are you fucking for real?
What?
That's been here since we moved into this room.
I haven't seen it on the screen.
Okay. Hopefully, we're going for Korean barbecue now. Hope you enjoyed this episode as much as we did making it. Remember, it always gets better. And with that said, I'm Chef Brian Tsao, not your typical chef.
Frenchie,
and we'll see you really soon. Say bye to the wide cam. Bye.